Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
We're on the road today at Cliff Rose for Clothes in downtown Lloydminster. Welcome to Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. Power your business with confidence. Harris Electric brings over 75 years of trusted experience to commercial and agricultural operations of every size. From full installations to ongoing maintenance, Harris Electric delivers solutions that keep you running. HarrisElectric.ca or call 780-875-3336. We're going to be talking to Dave Schneider. Wendy Lindsay is also going to join us here at Cliff Rose for Clothes as they get ready to celebrate 40 years in business here in Lloydminster with a big celebration this Friday. We also have Sandra Brown joining us. We're going to kick the show off with Sandra today to talk about Streetfest, which is already this Saturday here in downtown Lloydminster. A big street dance in Marwayne tonight as they get ready to kick off 3 days of rodeo at the 71st Annual Lee Park Pro Rodeo, where the North Saskatchewan River and the Old Vermilion meet. Friday night, there's the rodeo and the dance in the beer garden. Saturday, you got the pancake breakfast, the rodeo slack. There's also a dance at the Marwayne Arena, and they'll have a mechanical bull there, which should be really interesting during that dance. And Corey Harvey told us Sunday is going to be a big day with the draw for that Dodge Ram truck.
10 a.m. we have our morning concert, which is right on the hill under the big tent. Rodeo performance at 1 p.m. And then right after the bull riding, we draw for that brand new 2026 Dodge 3/4 ton diesel supplied from Denham Chrysler. And with the truck, we have 10 draws for $500 and 5 draws for $1,000.
Get your $100 ticket on that truck from any Lee Park Rodeo Committee member. South of Lloyd, Paradise Valley is having a community-wide garage sale and fun drive throughout the community. And at the Three Cities Arena, they will be set up and located with garage sale tables and craft tables set up to browse. And that starts at 5 p.m. on Friday. There will also be garage sales scattered throughout the community. The arena is back open on Saturday till 4. And if you don't want to host your own garage sale, you can also donate items and the ladies will sell them, and any leftovers from those garage sales will also be collected up and they can sell those and get some money for the community as well. The Lloydminster Legion is celebrating 100 years of the Royal Canadian Legion in Canada this year, and they're holding a beef raffle. Heather Price is the president of the Lloydminster Legion. She told us they have purchased a steer locally.
The prize is a quarter of beef. And there's 4 quarters of beef that are going to be drawn for. And we have purchased the beef through the Lone Rock 4-H Club. And Diamond 7 Meats will be processing and wrapping it for us. So we think that's a great prize. Who wouldn't want to win some beef?
And you can purchase your Lloydminster Legion beef raffle ticket right here at Cliff Rose for Clothes in downtown Lloydminster. We're so excited to be honoring our local caregivers from Lloydminster and throughout the Midwest. I don't know where we'd be without the caregivers, and most caregivers underestimate just how important they are and how much they are needed. To recognize a caregiver in your life and show them how much they are appreciated, all you have to do is send us an email and just give us some information about that caregiver. Email livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. Cupcakes for Caregivers is brought to you by Lloydminster Sobeys and Umbrella Marketing and Design. And we'll be heading out next week, so get those nominations in ASAP. Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 23 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and service is superior. Fryer and filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal. Give Superior Water a call at 780-875-6636 or visit them at their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste, and after all, it is superior water. We're back in a moment at Cliff Rose for Clothes in downtown Lloydminster with Sandra Brown. We return in a moment with Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric.
At Jason Arden & Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden and Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Border City Furniture in downtown Lloydminster is proud to be your 100% locally owned and operated furniture store with a focus on Canadian-made quality furniture. Shop their tremendous selection of beautiful living room sets, stylish sectionals, and comfy recliners. Border City Furniture also offers many different sizes of dinettes, as well as incredible bedroom sets and mattresses. Stop in and see Calvin and Ryan for the best customer service experience in Lloyd. They've got the awards to prove it. Border City Furniture in downtown Lloydminster, where the sale never ends.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we take pride in our quality products and outstanding service. Our custom processing goes far beyond just cutting your meat. There's also a very popular in-store cuts and fresh sausage cooler with all your family's needs and budget in mind. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or weekend get-together? Let us prepare a mouth-watering roast beef, pulled pork, or brisket to perfection just for you. Or take it home and prepare it yourself with one of our incredible Yoder smokers. Diamond 7 Meats, locally owned, family owned, and proudly serving the farm families and communities of the Midwest.
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. What does that mean? Well, it means when any kind of disaster hits your home and you're looking at having to do a refurbish or a rebuild, whether it's your basement or your main floor or whatever it is, you're not going to be able to do the things that you just took for granted. And you're going to get back to that life. And that's what BioClean Disaster Services will do. Take care of your property, take care of your belongings, but more than anything, take care of you and your family. BioClean Disaster Services is also Lloydminster's largest restoration company. They've become Lloydminster's largest restoration company in just 10 years, and a lot of that has to do with the way they give back to our community. You see their name on the swimming pool, but they're also a sponsor of many local events, including the one we're going to talk about in just a moment. And that is Streetfest in downtown Lloydminster. BioClean Disaster Services is a big sponsor of that. 1-833-246-8326. Yeah, we want to welcome Sandra Brown to Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric, as we broadcast from Cliff Rose for Clothes in downtown Lloydminster, as Dave and his staff and family get ready to celebrate their 40th anniversary. But this is a big one for Streetfest, too. This is a big anniversary for Streetfest.
Yes, it's our 15th year.
That amazes me, because we were just talking before we went on air, and I said, well, I remember when we did the first one, and it has really grown. It's almost taken on like a circus atmosphere in some respects.
It's more of a festival, and
Yeah.
we've added actually carnival rides this year.
Wow.
And increase the number of bounce units in the kids zone. So just make it more of a festival to come out, walk on the streets of downtown Lloydminster and enjoy all the activities.
And you can show up a little bit earlier, too.
Yes, we've changed the time, so it's from 10 till 3. The wonderful folks at the Olive Tree Community Center are kicking the activities off with a pancake breakfast from 9 to 11, just by donation.
Okay. So just show up for a pancake breakfast and bring whatever you can.
Yes.
That's and we should mention, I assume everybody knows, but it's this Saturday.
It is, Saturday, June 6th.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, from 10 till 3. We'll have street vendors, sidewalk sales from the local businesses, sponsors activities, and there's really something for folks of all ages to enjoy.
You lose a street this year. how do you replace that street? What's the plan to kind of get around the blockage of 50th? I guess would be 50th West.
Right, and that was our largest street.
Yes, big width between those two.
Yes, with some of our sponsors on that street as well. It's a question we've been asked almost daily since we started this, and it's actually been kind of a bonus this year because we have a more condensed event site. We've moved all the activities closer to each other. There'll be less walking for folks, and we're just doing the best that we can with the loss of that street, and knowing that when they're finished, it's going to be beautiful when they're done.
So carnival rides, you're talking like fair rides?
We have a Euro bungee ride coming.
Okay.
With 4 stations, so you get strapped in, bounce up and down. It's safe, and then a mechanical bull.
Okay. Is there a cost for those?
No, it's thanks to all our sponsors. Presenting sponsor, of course, is BioClean Disaster Services, and all the activities are free to enjoy. So Kid Zone, Adventure Zone, Guardian Fun Zone with the wagon rides. There's no charge to come out and enjoy those.
Oh, there's wagon rides too?
Yes, yeah, we have 2 teams of horses coming. Right out front and of Cliff Rose for Clothes is our art market sponsored by Anderson Insurance Group, and we'll have everything from sun catchers, paintings, premium slime, face painting. Everything is handmade, and then farmers market and vendor fairs. So just quite a wide variety this year. Lots of new street vendors have shown interest.
Right.
From Lloydminster community and surrounding area, so they'll be setting up tents. Kid Zone, sponsored by Furniture Gallery, will, in addition to the bounce units, we'll have balloon twisting, sparkle tattoos, and organized children's activities in there.
And it's guaranteed to be nice weather, so that's super. We appreciate that.
Yes, we put our order in last year after
the wind.
After the wind.
Yeah. Did you ever think you'd be saying the words premium slime? How popular has that become,
No,
eh?
it's a mother and daughter, and they asked about it, and I thought, it's a perfect fit for the art market.
Yeah.
Because we want to feature local handmade items.
Yeah.
And she's apparently quite an entrepreneur. So it's a great event to come out and, show us what she can do.
Yeah. You've got something going in the community garden here too.
Yes. So the community downtown garden, if you want to try your hand at planting the raised garden beds, they'll also have rock painting. Just down that block, City Church Lloyd is having a few activities in their parking lot, plus an indoor garage sale.
Great.
The ladies have gotten together and they'll be selling quite a few items in there. Gold Horse Casino, the bus stop will be at the clock tower. So we have live entertainment throughout the day. Costume stilt walkers, they're also celebrating a milestone anniversary. So we've added in a new step-up challenge. You won't be able to try the tall stilts, but you'll be able to try the beginner stilts.
Right.
And if you've ever wanted to try and pretend to be a stilt walker. Guardian Fun Zone, horse drawn wagon rides, food fair, everything from hot dogs, hamburgers, ice cream, spring rolls, empanadas. There's quite a cultural variety there.
Really, it's the only thing you got to pay for is your food, right?
Food, and then if you purchase something
Right.
from like Art Market or one of the street vendors. But everything else we do keep free, and that's thanks to all our sponsors.
Yeah, I've been asked to help out with the Legion's going to have a table there selling beef raffle tickets,
right.
which we talked about off the start. So there's a lot going on. 10 to 3. There's a lot to take in just 5 hours.
There is, and we're hoping that folks will take time to check out some of the downtown businesses. Some will have sidewalk sales, some will prop their doors open, have special sales. I know Cliff Rose for Clothes is having a tent sale in the parking lot, and we want to do our best to support local.
Right. What am I forgetting? We mentioned BioClean. We mentioned the big sponsor.
Yeah, I think we've mentioned most of it. We do invite folks to come down this Saturday. It's a great way to spend a Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Streetfest is this Saturday, and with a whole lot of stuff going on for you to check out. And once again, because they got bad wind last year, guaranteed nice weather this year. We'll take a break and be right back at Cliff Rose for Close as they get ready for Friday's big 40th anniversary celebration. Here on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years. It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
You put everything you've got into the land. It's about heritage, hard work, and the promise of a good harvest. We understand that commitment. Our precision aerial application saves you valuable time, giving you more hours back to spend with the ones who matter most. We help you maximize yields and protect your crops, season after season. Advanced technology, efficient coverage, and a dedication to your success. Bradley Air Spray. Precision mapping and professional application. Trust the experts to protect your yield.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Border City Furniture in downtown Lloydminster is proud to be your 100% locally owned and operated furniture store with a focus on Canadian-made quality furniture. Shop their tremendous selection of beautiful living room sets, stylish sectionals, and comfy recliners. Border City Furniture also offers many different sizes of dinettes, as well as incredible bedroom sets and mattresses. Stop in and see Calvin and Ryan for the best customer service experience in Lloyd. They've got the awards to prove it. Border City Furniture in downtown Lloydminster, where the sale never ends.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we take pride in our quality products and outstanding service. Our custom processing goes far beyond just cutting your meat. There's also a very popular in-store cuts and fresh sausage cooler with all your family's needs and budget in mind. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or weekend get-together? Let us prepare a mouth-watering roast beef, pulled pork, or brisket to perfection just for you. Or take it home and prepare it yourself with one of our incredible Yoder smokers. Diamond 7 Meats, locally owned, family owned, and proudly serving the farm families and communities of the Midwest.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
What if your lifestyle could stay as vibrant as you are? Discover Care Freedom Living by Wellings. It's a modern way of living designed for people who want life to feel easier, more connected, and entirely their own. At Wellings of Lloydminster, your days unfold at your pace with spaces that feel modern, welcoming, and full of possibility. Live life on your terms and at your own pace at Wellings. Visit Wellings to discover more. 3211 72nd Avenue, Lloydminster, and at wellingsoflloydminster.com. Welcome back to Live with Kirk Price, presented by Harris Electric. We have made our way downtown in Lloydminster to Cliff Rose for Clothes, which is going to be celebrating their 40th anniversary on Friday. It's a celebration that I think will last all year. So we are pleased to have with us the owner of Cliff Rose for Clothes. We have Dave Schneider with us, and we have Wendy Lindsay joining us as well to just talk about some of the history and some of the fun stuff that's happening here on Friday as well at Cliff Rose for Clothes. I don't know if everybody knows, but I do a lot of shopping here at Cliff Rose for Clothes, and I'm so thankful for Dave and Cliff Rose for Clothes because for me, it's hard to find clothes that fit. It just is. I'm a bigger guy. I like a certain way, and when I come down to Cliff Rose for Clothes, they always know exactly what I'm looking for. And I was just telling Faye, I was in yesterday, and for me, I don't like tight clothes.
Yeah.
I just don't like tight clothes. Yeah. But so if I buy a size larger, tailor them just perfect.
Yeah.
So I just really appreciate that. When I find something I like, I stick with it. And yesterday I went home and told Heather, I stopped in at Cliff Rose for Clothes, bought 3 shirts yesterday, and she's like, 3? And I said, well, I found some really nice ones. She never bats an eye. You know, it's just like, oh, 3. I was like, yeah, and just nice light shirts. I was so excited.
She's got to look at you every day. You got to look good.
I know. I'm so excited about it too. and so it's been. So Dave, they were telling me yesterday, 36 of the 40 years you've been here.
I've been here. Started in May in 1990, I guess, and just thought this. I told the wife I'd do this till I found something I wanted to do. We were kind of in between jobs and haven't quite left yet.
That's amazing. Like, what was it that kept you here?
Probably, well, one thing was Cliff. Cliff is just an awesome guy, and, you know, he's a great mentor, and he kind of calls things as it is. So, and the community support, Cliff started with Rotary and all kinds of different stuff. So it was just inbred in us that we give back to the community.
Did he talk a lot about, like, what it was like when he first started? Like, because it couldn't have been that easy to just start a high quality men's fashion store in downtown.
Yeah, Cliff had a store in Weyburn before that he ran for quite a few years. It was called Rose Brothers. And then he went to Texas and tried a new life and came back here, and he had some friends here and said, why don't you open a store here? And at that time we've had 3 or 4 other menswear stores too, so it wasn't easy to get your spot or your piece of the pie out of it to begin with. So yeah, he definitely had to work at it for sure.
Is it Dave Tiger Williams who always talks about Cliff?
Yeah, he's he's from that Weyburn area as well.
Yeah, always talks. So in the 36 years that you've been here, Dave, and you've given back to a lot of different charities and stuff like that, would you say like it was because of what you witnessed Cliff doing?
Absolutely. You know, and then I think once you get that volunteer bug, it's just in you then, you know, like it's kind of a thing that I started actually just with the Junior B Bandits, and then I've done the Health Foundation, I've done our LGF Church, I've done, you know, with the Olive Tree right now, so it just keeps going on. Lloyd Housing Group, you know, so
you've seen everything downtown Lloydminster, Dave. You've like everything in those 36 years that could happen downtown has happened.
Yeah, there's been a lot of changes. You know, before that I did 10 years of co-op, so I've been downtown here a long time. And there's definitely, you know, buildings that are new people, new neighbors. You know, it's just revolving all the time.
But it's been important to you that you not only that you're not only here, but you want to see strong businesses here as well. For those that don't know, you support other businesses downtown as well.
Yeah,
you help out
absolutely.
in that way.
Yeah, we try to promote, if there's something on social media, we try to share it. If it's a downtown business, and, you look at Dawn across the street, she's going to have a sidewalk sale as well as us, for Friday. So we do try to support each other for sure.
And you've also helped, like we see Kenny Mac's items here. You've got the soup here, the Savor by Sean.
Yeah.
How come you do that?
They're just local people. They're friends of ours. We try to, it just gives them another access to show their product.
Right.
With the soup has been phenomenal. And, Kenny, his band actually is going to be out here on Friday afternoon to play too. So
let's talk about Friday. What's happening on Friday?
Big party. Yeah. Big party. 40 years is something to celebrate.
It is.
Yeah, we got a few extra vendors coming. Like Dave said, we have Kenny Mac coming. The Lori Craven is going to host the barbecue. So again, that's another way that Dave gives back, because that they can raise money, for what they do, and they do good in the community as well. So, and of course, we'll have a tent sale. So all of those savings will go back to you. We have lots of door prizes. Because Dave has been in the business for so long, like Matnique, all these great brands that we carry have donated stuff. So, come down, put your name in, and we will see if we can get you suited up in some. Unfortunately, Matnique is not your brand, but, we got lots of other great brands.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I actually don't know, and that's the thing is when I come down,
no,
it's just this one will fit Kurt or this one will look good.
Exactly.
You're part of that too. You've done that before too.
Yeah.
And then I've tried stuff on and you went, no.
It's like, nice try, but no.
Yeah.
Let's try this. It's better.
Yeah, and I love that.
Yeah.
Because I have no fashion sense at all.
Well, it's not even sometimes about the fashion sense. Like you say, it's how you fit. If it feels good, you look good, then, that's all a part of fashion.
I don't think that I really totally understood that until I started emceeing events and doing stuff like that, is how your clothes can make you feel way more comfortable in front of other people.
Oh, for sure it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've experienced that. Mm-hmm. Is there, you do, I saw a gentleman today who was here for a funeral.
Yeah.
I know you said to him, we'll come back and see us when it's a happier occasion.
Yeah.
He was like, I sure hope to.
Yeah.
Right? You do weddings, you do graduations, all that stuff. You generally, and I'm not just talking about Dave, but I'm talking about the entire staff. You generally want to see people happy and look good.
It's our number one goal. I mean, if we don't want someone walking out the door not happy, because it just spreads, and that's not what it's usually a special event they're buying stuff for, so we want to make sure they're happy.
I've seen kids with parents, and the parents kind of want them to go this direction.
Yeah.
And Dave has been, nope, he's not happy with that. We're going to change it.
Yeah.
It's what for graduation, you really tune into, and I've seen that firsthand, of what the graduate wants.
Oh, for sure. They're the ones wearing it, and granted, the parents nine times out of 10 are paying for it, but parents then come around as well, and it's like, okay, yeah, he really likes this instead of that, and it all works out, and then they're all happy.
Yeah. How many weddings would you guys do a year?
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes too many. Girls were talking the other day, we sure don't have many rentals, and all of a sudden we got stacks on pot stacks, but we do a lot of, people are buying suits for weddings too now. So, it's a mixture of both. When I first started, if it was a wedding, it was probably 90% were rentals. Now we're probably 50-50, 60-40 that they're buying.
I would say, yeah.
So it's a change for sure. And one thing before I forget, Friday at about 4 o'clock, Cliff's going to come down for an hour or two. So if you want to come say hi to Cliff Rose, he'll be out here Friday at about 4 o'clock.
Yeah. We'll have some cake, and I've got my granddaughters coming to serve lemonade, and
If you came into the store when Cliff owned the store, he was always so relaxed.
Yeah, he was.
Was he was he a duck? Was he always with her feet going under?
Yeah,
he never. What did we see?
He never lost energy. We'd go to a show in Vancouver, and I almost had to run behind to keep him. And I walk fast, but I almost had to run to keep up to him. And he always was on the move. And even in life, come December, he would go to a party, friend's house for Christmas just about every night, but by 9 a.m, he was here again, ready to go. Like he just kind of like an energy bunny. You know?
Absolutely. And he became an icon, and just like you have in downtown.
I was going to say,
Lloyd.
that is Dave Sotti. April went to the buying show in Vancouver this last time, and that's what she said. She goes, I had to run to keep up with Dad. Like, he was going. And I said, yeah, that's Dave.
What are those shows like, Dave? Like, I've always wondered, like, how much in advance you know what the styles are going to be for spring and for weddings and stuff like that.
So we buy probably 6-8 months ahead of time. Like I go in August to buy for next winter. So winter 27, and they're kind of, some are set up in hotels if they're from down east, but the Vancouver reps, it's kind of like a big apartment building. They have their own thing and they're all set up in there, and you go through their product and hopefully you pick the right ones. I get questioned once in a while from these girls when something comes in, but you know.
So you like what do you mean? Like you'll pick the like you don't pick every single shirt, obviously.
Oh no, like there's like Bagachi has hundreds of shirts.
Yeah.
And then you narrow it down to a dozen maybe.
Yeah. But I mean everything we get in the store we picked.
Yes.
You know. But like she said, Bagachi has 200 samples. And then I try to narrow it down to about 25 and then narrow it down one more time, and that's what we end up with. So
suits as well.
Suits, same thing. They have swatch books that would fill this table.
Colors, you got to pick the colors and everything.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stress. You ever get stressed out?
You know, it's just part of work now. It used to be so excited to go to Vancouver. Now it's like, you know, I'm gonna maybe see if they got room service here. You know, so but it's part of work, and we have a show in Edmonton that I bring the girls to and just say, you go pick this, because I find if you pick it yourself, you have a little more, you're more in the game. Like, you want to sell that because that's someone you picked out, right? So
I agree.
Yeah. Are you like, have you missed on stuff? Like, oh man, that didn't
for
sell
sure.
today.
I mean, you've been in business this long. That's why we have 10 sales.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes we think this is going to be, and in our town, people say, like downtown Vancouver, we're selling this like crazy, but that's not the same person that lives in Lloydminster, right?
Yeah, it has to look good with a cowboy hat.
Exactly, so we're different altogether, right? So
right.
Yeah.
If you're coming in to get a suit, that you want it to look good with a cowboy hat in some situations, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Well, and even our weddings are a little bit more cash than probably the bigger centers, like, even Edmonton, Vancouver, wherever. They're probably wearing full suits where we can get away with a nice pair of jeans and a nice dress shirt, and they look great to go to a wedding. So we have lots of that as well. Lots of cash and dress.
I always get the feeling when I walk into Cliff Rose for clothes that you guys love what you do.
Oh, I do. Like, I'm 63 years old now, and I'm here at 7:30 in the morning most days. And these guys think I'm crazy, but, I do stuff, I just like being here.
Well, you've undergone some renovations too.
Yep, and we're got new carpet down. We're in the midst of redoing our counter, and the girls have started some painting, but we've been so busy with grad and wedding, it's kind of stalled out a little bit right now. So
it definitely has.
Yeah.
But that's a good fall project. We'll get the paint done.
I'm always hesitant to ask because I always worry that as soon as I ask this question, you're going to get like inundated with phone calls.
Yeah.
But it is rare where I go to a big event or whether it's the whether it was the Bandits or whatever it is, and there's not a mannequin with a Cliff Rose for Clothes shirt or coat on it that is up in the silent auction.
Oh yeah,
you give back a ton that
we
way.
We've got probably asked 3 or 4 times a week, and we try to help everyone out,
Can't do everything.
But you can't do it all. Yeah, exactly. You can't do it all, but we try.
No, he does. He does a lot.
We spread a lot of it out, Our mannequins have been to more events than we have, because everyone, even if it's a funeral or, the golf tournament that was on, they want to borrow our mannequins as well. So,
yep.
We try to give back the best we can.
COVID was so tough on businesses. We had you on, Dave,
yeah.
and I could just see the stress in you, but you were still supporting the community through
Absolutely.
that too.
It was.
You were still doing everything you could to support.
And there was guys like Necky from the dentist's office that he came around and actually bought stuff just then because he said, I don't want no one to, like just little things like that. And that's what our community does.
Yep.
It supports each other. So
yeah. And I think that's why too, sometimes Dave always says, or not Dave, pardon me, customers come in and it's like, oh, you don't have a sale? Like, we're not a sales store. He gives back to all the community, and that's his way of having a sale. And so when we do have these tent sales, we are supported huge because people come out, because not only is it a great sale? You know you're going to get great merchandise.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I was at an event once when I first started out with CKSA. I did an event. I can tell you which event it was. It was an event for the SPCA. It was their dinner theater.
Yep.
And when I got back to work on Monday, a lady sent a note into the managers and said, I don't want to see Kurt Price out at any events anymore because he's dressed in the same clothes all the time. Did you know that?
No.
He has. I'm pretty sure he only owns one shirt.
Yeah.
So that and you might think like, oh, but all of a sudden I started coming here.
Yeah.
I started like, I'm going to Dave's because that made me so worried about what people were thinking while I was standing in front of them.
You're right.
Right?
People are
Like,
judgy sometimes.
They are judgy. They are judgy. You got to look good. But I still think about that letter when that lady said, you got to.
But now look at you. You look awesome.
Now and I'd say 90% of my clothes come from Cliff Rose for clothes, whether it's the jeans or whatever. And
we watch too. We see when we're watching your show, what shirt does Kurt got on today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
now you're going to make me nervous.
See, look, he's got a nice Casamoto on right now. He's looking great.
Yeah, so we do it too. So
yeah,
you know,
that's awesome. Yeah. But if you're not a customer at Cliff Rose for clothes, you haven't been down here before, come down. They'll make you feel very, very welcome. And you guys have done a great job supporting the community.
Well, thank you
Dave.
very much.
You're somebody that I really admire in the community too. And I've come to you for business advice too. I'm not used to running. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm sure that for you it was Cliff.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. There's no question. You know.
Yeah. You're going to be around for a while, right?
Yep. Well, I'm not going. We have a 6 and a 9-year-old at home now, so yeah. I think I'll be hanging out for a while yet. So yeah.
I'm not forgetting anything, am I?
I don't think so.
What time does the barbecue start? Friday.
Our sale will start from 3 to 8, and I believe they're going to start setting up the barbecue around 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Truck Zone, we borrowed their barbecue, so thank you to Rick and Ronnie and the team there, and they're going to drop it off in the morning. Just because my backup skills aren't very good, so he's going to bring it himself. So yeah,
my brother's always the guy that does it.
That's my brother dropping it off too. So
yeah.
Thank goodness for them, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So
some days
we'll start setting up Friday. Dave and I are still in discussion because he wants to start out earlier, but I'm like, we advertise from 3 to 8, but
we'll be definitely ready by
we'll be ready by
3.
Yeah. Like probably by 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be a great day.
Yeah.
Thank you both. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Thanks.
And just because you mentioned the crew at Truck Zone, I just want to mention that Truck Zone is coming on board with Live with Kurt Price, and we're going to be doing the good news with Truck Zone. So what we're going to do is Truck Zone's now a Capit dealer.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing something with Heather. With my wife, actually, whether I call her Heather Price or Heather Claudius, whatever, we're going to be working together with her to bring you the good news.
That's
so
great.
Each Sunday, we'll review some of the best things that happened in the city over that week and just reinforce so everybody knows what a great place Lloydminster is. And that's going to be brought to you by Truck Zone. So we'll recap it and you can cap it now at Truck Zone. So we're really, really excited to have them come on board.
Yes.
Tomorrow we are back in the studio and we've got a few fun things planned with you. We're going to be talking about another street festival that's coming. The block party is coming. So Donna Schellenberg's going to join us. We're going to talk about that, which is not this weekend. It's coming up the following weekend because June is so busy. And the Canucks have a golf tournament coming up that they wanted you to take part in as well. So we'll talk about that. And then we're on the road tomorrow for our final Feed the Farmer, which it doesn't look like any farmer's going to be out in the field again anytime soon, but we'll be out at Doug Rekomovich's place tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you downtown at Cliff Rose for Clothes on Friday and at Streetfest on Saturday.